So God spoke to my heart September 30th, 2025, very short amount of time ago, about curating a sacred space for kingdom daughters, for kingdom singles. It was so interesting. I was driving, minding my business, and the whole download came. And so what I'm saying to you today on December the 12th is I have released early bird tickets to an event for kingdom singles, for women who want to honor God in their singleness, for them to be able to come to a safe, sacred space and address the things that's in their hearts that keeps God from reigning supreme in their lives. All of this to say this: sometimes we're completely unaware of like God's plan for us, because quite honestly, if you ask me, do you do events, I would have told you no. And that day when I heard God speak, he was like, no longer say what you don't do, because you're going to do this for me. And so I'm excited to serve. I'm excited to show up. And my father said something to me that was really dope. He said, Kimberly, you have to understand that even what you're doing with these single women is it's generational salvation. Hear me. It is also an element of warfare in a good way, for the salvation and for the healing and for the deliverance of these women, because these women will have children and these women will have families and these women will touch different types of people. All to say this: one act of obedience has a ripple effect that you can't even see. And if God has spoken a thing to you, if he's given you an instruction, if you have had like an idea that won't leave you, listen, just move on faith. Because sometimes for me, like, I didn't want to do anything if it wasn't like to my liking, but I'm learning that with obedience, sometimes obedience is raw. Sometimes obedience isn't necessarily as aesthetically pleasing as we'd like, but as you move in obedience, then God will bring the people necessary. Listen to me. Whatever that thing is that God has instructed you to do, I need you to do it. And you're talking to a person who would not normally move in this way or seek to put somebody else in that position. But I'm telling you, whoever you are, there are people assigned to the very idea that perhaps you think, God, there's no way. There's testimonies waiting as a result of your obedience. So if this message found you today, please be encouraged. Be encouraged by my story. Be encouraged by the acts that I'm moving by the grace of God. And also, I want to encourage you to tell you that you are the person. This is your time. And whatever God idea you have, all provision has already been made and it is blessed. Later.